What's your name?
My name is Camila.
Hi, Camila. So, talk to me about why you're here.
Well, I'm here because lately I've been having a lot of anxiety issues and I've been feeling very tired and my appetite's kind of decreased. I haven't really had the energy to go out and do things.
Okay, so you've been feeling anxious, lack of energy, lack of appetite. What else have you been feeling lately?
Well, I don't know, I just don't really want to do things. I've let my grades kind of go down. I haven't had the energy to do my work. Just getting up in the morning is kind of hard for me.
Okay, so sounds like loss of pleasure of doing things.
Yeah.
Okay. Since when have you been feeling this way?
Well, I guess the last couple of weeks I've sort of just been feeling very overwhelmed and all of this is first it was anxiety and then I wasn't sleeping well and then I felt tired all day and then I didn't really want to eat.
Okay, so you think this has been triggered by something or it just appeared suddenly in your life?
I think it was just an accumulation of a lot of things that have been going on that are beginning to take their toll on everything and it's I don't know, I just feel I can't do the things I used to be able to do
So a lot of things going on in your life.
Yeah.
For example, what?
For example, my boyfriend left. He left to study abroad a couple months ago, so that long distance things it's been really hard for us. He's on the other side of the world, so with the time difference, we don't really get to talk much.
So the communication is not really
Yeah, it's not that easy, so we've been fighting a lot as well.
So this has been affecting you emotionally and also in terms of your productivity.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe this was something that could also trigger your situation right now,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Okay.
I think he was my support here, a lot of things going on with my family, so he was one I could count on for these kind of things and
someone to talk to,
yeah,
someone to rely on.
Yeah, and apart from that, he was no judgment. He was always there for me when probably I was wrong in some situation. He was the one who would tell me no, everything's gonna be okay. Very unconditional with me. And since he's been gone, it's been very hard to deal with.
And when will he be back?
4 years.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a long time.
Yeah.
So you have considered maintaining the relationship, or have you considered something else during this time?
We talked about it before he left, and he told me he would to try the distance thing. I'm almost done with school, so it's just this time in until you finish school, and then you can come live here. You can do something else over here, so we're not apart anymore. But I start thinking about things, and I'm am I really gonna change my whole life to maintain this relationship? What if it's not the best choice for me, even though maybe he would be? I don't know.
So how possible this idea of going to visit him and live with him abroad sounds to you?
Right now, I would love to be able to do that. I think it would be better for me right now. But long term, I don't know how good it will probably be. I probably had other plans for myself before he decided this. And obviously I couldn't tell him no, don't leave, but he can't put his life on pause because of me.
So you're still deciding. From a scale of 1 to 10, what will be the decision that you most likely will take about this?
Well, right now, I think how it's affecting me that we're not together, I really would like to be able to go there.
From 1 to 10, how?
10.
10
I
going
think
there
that's
and
gonna
visiting.
be, yeah, really want to go. We have this trip planned in the summers for me to go spend the summer with him before I come back for my final year. But I don't know if it's gonna make it harder than to come back and kind of deal with this sort of loss, I guess, again.
So still deciding, but as you were telling me, it's a very huge part in your life, this relationship. Okay, which is fine. I noticed that you had a cigarette.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
I don't know, I guess when I start talking about a lot of things, or like start thinking about like how much I really need him here, I get very anxious, and like that's like the one thing that like calms my anxiety, I guess you could say that. It kind of makes me feel better. But the problem is like that I've been smoking since he left. Like,
Yeah, how much? How many cigarettes a day?
no, like maybe one cigarette a day when like my anxiety's at its top point, I guess. But not regularly. But I didn't actually smoke until he left, so
Okay.
that's new.
That's a new thing. So that's a part of how anxious have you been feeling
Yeah.
lately?
Like all my friends always smoked and everything, and they were like always saying like, "Oh, this is good for the anxiety. Like it calms me down and everything."
And how do you feel with that? Like when you smoke, do you feel any change in your body, or you
I
feel?
think like my anxiety does go down in a certain way, but the problem is like that when I get anxious again, I want to smoke again, but I don't want to turn into the smoker, like smoking all day, because I have anxiety all day. So I just like try to control myself and like only smoke when the anxiety is like its top level.
Okay, so we have talked about this relationship that is one of the stressors or triggers that fire your anxiety. We have talked about a way in which you cope with anxiety, which maybe is not the healthiest, but you have been practicing nowadays.
Yeah.
And but we haven't talked about the other stressors in your life because you told me that everything was accumulating.
Yeah.
So would you like to share with me a little bit of the other stressors?
Well, like another thing is like probably university, you know, like because these last couple of weeks, like I haven't been myself. I have a lot of late work to do. I have like exams coming up. I haven't started studying for that. And normally I would be very on top of things, like make sure like everything's organized. I'll have time to do everything right with enough time. I'll start studying for exams a couple weeks before exams, so everything's not like crammed into 1 week. I haven't started any of that, so I'm very worried about how my performance will be in terms of school. Yeah, I stopped going out with my friends also. Like,
There's any specific reason why did you take that decision?
it's just not fun for me anymore, I guess. Like, normally if I went out with my boyfriend, and not just like I get depressed when I go to places I used to go with him, because I'll just start
There's a
thinking about,
connection.
yeah, I'll just start thinking about like, oh, that time we were here and this happened and we had such a good time, and now I'm here by myself.
And have you tried finding a new group of friends that do not like bring you memories from the past with your boyfriend?
Well, right now, no, because I don't feel like I'm very fun to be around, you know. Like, I'm not myself, so I'm not very friendly. Like, I don't want to socialize. Like, for me right now, just like something really big is just being able to get to class and getting home as soon as possible.
Okay, that's an important thing. Any other thing that you would like to add, like in terms of your well-being?
Probably, I guess, like maybe with my family.
The family.
Things have been kind of weird, you know. I've been fighting a lot with my parents because they've noticed like this big change, but it's not something that I really want to talk with them about, so it's causing like a lot of friction.
Because they're trying to encourage you to do things. But
Yeah.
they don't. Maybe you feel that they don't really understand what you're going through.
No, yeah, definitely, because like my parents will say like, oh, just get over it, you know, it's not such a big deal. So it's not really a conversation I want to have with them.
Okay, you don't feel that you will get the comprehension that you feel that you need.
Yeah, like they're not gonna validate my feelings, and they'll just probably like make me feel worse. So I don't necessarily like, you know, want to have that conversation and tell them like I'm feeling this way because of this, because they're not gonna understand.
Does it take a lot of time? Like,
Why do you think they won't understand how you feel?
Because I think like probably my mom's gonna say like it's just one relationship, it's probably not gonna be forever, and you're letting all your life like go downhill because of this one thing. That's not okay.
So different perspectives because you're not living the same life.
Exactly. Like she's like, you used to always go out, have really good grades, be very social, you know. and like right now like I'm barely like there, I guess, with what she's telling me, like
So you feel that she's not able to put herself in your shoes.
exactly, like I think she has this like perspective of like I already lived through that phase of my life, you know, like I'm an adult, like life gets better, you just have to move on. So she's not as understanding that like I'm still going through this.
Okay, so we've talked about this situation with your boyfriend and how this has affected your dynamic in your life. So from my perspective, I think that this loss that you had, let's call it this way, really had a big impact in how you take your life right now. Like you have taken decisions of like not going out with friends, you haven't having problems with your family, and this has born or it has this how do you say that, raíces, the roots in this situation. How do you feel with this idea?
I guess it just makes me kind of nervous and sort of kind of like anxious that maybe like it's not gonna get better and it's gonna be like something really permanent in my life unless like I take that really big step and go live abroad. And it just makes me nervous that like it'll be good for my well-being, but like long term it may not be the best decision for me, you know.
And how do you feel with this term, dependence, in terms of your relationship with your...
Like, I don't know if it's like necessarily dependent, but he's like that kind of person that I can, you know, like rely on, like a good stable relationship. And I just guess it's sort of like been hard adapting to life without him.
Okay.
You know, like it's a really big change because we've been together for like 6 years and then like he's gone. So like I used to see him a couple times a week or we'd be talking all day, and then it's like a 360 that I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. Like we barely talk.
And which solutions could you give to improve this communication issue between you and your boyfriend?
Well, we really try like to schedule like Skype and like talk and everything, but you know, let's like I'm in my middle of the day in classes and he's like going to sleep when I'm getting home. You know, so like the time change is like really difficult because if like we'll Skype, we're gonna do like 3 hours of Skype and he's gonna be like very tired and I'm not gonna do like the homework I would have done that afternoon because I'm Skyping. So it's like
adapting.
Adapting and like it'll interfere with both of our situations and what we have to do and responsibility wise. So, like I've always also like started to question like if it's a relationship that I should maintain or not.
Okay, and how do you feel with that?
Like I don't know, I guess it makes me nervous because like, you know, being with somebody for so long, it's like apart from everything, it's like sort of like you get into your own routine. And so I feel like if I would end my relationship in a certain way, like it would be starting from zero.
Okay, yeah.
Because like we have like because of all these years, like we have the same group of friends.
You know yourself.
We have the same friends, you know, like our families get along really well. So it was just like starting a separate life, which like thinking about it makes me worried. Like, could I actually do this?
Okay, let's try to do an exercise about that. Let's try to imagine that you actually took the decision of finishing the relationship and continuing. So try to close your eyes and imagine how this situation would be for you and how will you feel if you took the decision, if you will take that decision.
I don't know.
I'm ready when you are. Take your time for doing that, okay? Try to imagine that really, how will it impact your life and if you like or not this decision.
I don't know, I guess I see myself like really sad and kind of lost trying to like navigate through like restarting my life because, you know, yeah, maybe I could still be friends with our friends.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not like, I don't know.
How about this, like, see this as an opportunity to find new people, to get to know different things and work out from your comfort zone? How does it sound for you?
Like, in theory, it sounds nice, I guess, but it still makes me very nervous.
Very nervous. Okay, now, close your eyes and imagine that you take a decision of going abroad with him and live with him and be with him. How does it make you feel?
It makes me feel like happy, you know, like everything would work out. Like maybe it's a good decision, but I don't know. I'm scared. I feel like either decision that I could make regarding my relationship would still be a big change for me.
Okay.
Like he was right in the fact that okay, he's going to live abroad and we could live together. Like we're starting a new life, but for the both of us together. Whereas if I end my relationship, I'm starting a new life by myself. Either one's a huge change, but I feel like maybe if I went to live with him, like it would still be a big change, but I would still have like that support and that familiarity of everything that I already do know. So it would maybe be easier.
And how likely it will be that if you go to live with him, your relationship will continue existing?
I think it would be very likely. Like we've been together a long time, I guess, and that's not lost on me. I guess like probably if our relationship weren't to work out, it would have collapsed years ago. You know.
Yeah, how long did you?
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah, we've been together since high school.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you know, we kind of grew together. We've already known. But like this other side of me is like, okay, this is what you know. Maybe it would also be interesting to get to know myself outside of my relationship, outside of what I've known the last couple of years. But then I feel like maybe I would be losing something really good long term for myself.
Yeah. So I see that you're very confused with the situation.
Yeah.
What to do. I hear that you still have 1 year here in Ecuador in your university before you have to take a decision. Let's try to see how this situation evolves. Let's try to figure this out in other sessions. You will tell me how the dynamic with your boyfriend is and how it has been developing. But now let's try to concentrate in what you're feeling now. So from what I understood, what you feel now is a lot of anxiety and lack of pleasure, lack of initiative. What would you do to make yourself feel better?
Well, I don't know. I guess like I could start kind of like doing all the things I used to do by myself, like without him, you know, like kind of getting involved in my old routine slowly, I guess. Maybe in just like baby steps.
Baby steps, yeah. Absolutely, that works perfectly. So what I will ask you to do for the next session is try to do a list of which baby steps are you willing to do in order to feel better. So for example, let's tell me right now one baby step that you would like to do this week apart from the list that I'm sending you to do.
I guess I would like to go to the hair salon and get my nails done.
Okay, so let's try to plan this. Okay, which day do you have free for doing that?
Saturday.
Saturday. Okay, so Saturday at what time?
Morning.
Okay.
Maybe 10ish.
So Saturday at 10, you will think about this and you will go. And you will tell me next session how did you feel going, make you feel beautiful, doing these things for yourself, this baby step. So we have 2 things for this week. The baby steps list. You will have to think a little bit of what will make you feel better and genuinely what you want to do to make you feel better. And this hair salon appointment, and you will tell me how you feel, okay? How does it sound to you?
I think it sounds good. It's a good place, I guess, for me to start kind of getting into my own routine to see maybe how I adapt. That can make me probably less confused and maybe it will help me reach a decision.
Okay, let's try to see how does it work, okay? And anything else that you would like to share with me today?
No, I guess like pretty much that was like what was going on, I guess.
Okay, anything that continually makes you feel worried that we haven't discussed in this section?
Just that, you know, that I'm really confused, like probably the anxiety that's been interfering with everything. So I guess I just hope that like maybe through this, like I'll start to be myself again, and like so I'll only have anxiety about my relationship, but not about school. And I'll probably like be social again and stuff.
Well, one thing that I think is important for patients that come with these situations is them to understand that anxiety is normal within certain limits. So anxiety helps us to function, to work. So in terms of productivity in school, it sometimes can be helpful to feel anxiety to make us do something and not procrastinate on things. So from my perspective, in your situation, I think that we can focus our attention more in the situation with your boyfriend, and I think like everything will suit like when we discuss about this. So I think that's the nucleus of what you're actually experiencing. Okay, how do you feel with this that I'm telling you? Do you feel identified with what I'm telling you?
Yeah, I feel like you kind of understand, and that's like very calming. Like to know that it's not just like really weird what's been happening to me, that's like not normal. So yeah, it just kind of gives me peace of mind that eventually I'll probably be less confused and be able to kind of make a good decision for myself.
Okay, that's good. So how do you feel now after we have talked?
I feel like less anxious, that maybe I could go home. Yeah, like I could go home and not go to sleep right now, you know. Just kind of chill out the rest of the day and maybe try to do some homework or something instead of like just going home and sleeping, which was what I really wanted to do before I came here.
Okay, yeah, changing habits, which is also very, very important. It's really important also that you mentioned that yourself and that you are aware that changing your habits will also change how do you feel. What is the most important thing that you take with yourself from this session?
I guess the fact that like probably I'm the only one who can make myself less confused and less anxious, and like probably that like all of this is because of me, so like I'm the one that has to like change it, I guess.
You have an idea, but the way that you put it sounds to me more like I have to do it, I have to be better, which is also a distortion of what you actually what you actually not need to do, but what you will actually should do for yourself. Okay, it's not that you need to do better. It's not that everything depends only on you. Of course, your decisions will have some outcomes that will help you or not, depending on what you do. But it's more about being aware of what you do and how it feels for you. Be more mindful about how everything or every decision, every habit that you take, how it affects you. Okay, so do not put so much on you, like okay.
Not pressure myself as much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's feel more chill. Like this is a process. It's normal. Like that you're feeling this way because of the loss of your voice. Okay. So I think we have talked enough. Let's see you on the next session. Okay, Camila.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Bye.